Welcome back to another video of Aqua Travel.
They say every journey teaches something new. But this was a special one. From Yokohama, Japan to Prince Rupert, Canada, we had someone very unique sailing with us this time. Paul Salopek, a two-time Pulitzer Prize winner in journalism, a journalist who has been walking around the world since 2013, retracing the footsteps of early human migration. And this time, our company was helping him to cross the mighty Pacific Ocean. For me, he wasn't just a passenger. He was someone whose story could fill oceans. After having Paul on board, we started our 11 days long voyage towards Prince Rupert, Canada, passing through the beautiful mountain range of Alaska in 17 different time zones. Right now, we are in the most northern part of the earth, near to the Alaska mountain range. As you can see behind me, those beautiful mountains. I don't know how much you can see in the camera. We are going towards Prince Rupert, Canada right now. It's cold out here. I don't know. The temperature is around -1, 2. It is picking up. Just 45 knots. The weather is going tough. But look at the view. This is the reason why I kept my channel name Aqua to Altitude. I hope I can show you more wonders of the earth. It's cold, man. For 11 days we sailed together, eating, talking, watching the sea change its color every day. The first time Paul introduced himself, he spoke so calmly, like someone who had seen 1,000 sunsets.
Reporter for a big newspaper in the United States called the Chicago Tribune. My background is born in the United States, raised in central Mexico, in the state of Jalisco, central Mexico. Went to primary school, part of secondary school, returned back to the United States and did a bunch of odd jobs, and then also finished college, and then started working as a reporter. But as I was telling the captain and a few other people, my career as a reporter is very kind of checkered. My resume has lots of big blank spots because I often stopped working as a reporter, began working in other jobs, including commercial fishing. So I worked as a commercial fisherman starting at 18.
He told us about his life story and stories from Africa, the Middle East, Central Asia, about people, kindness and silence. He told us about the deserts and mountains, about the path that people have forgotten
Some of
already.
us walked up into the Arctic. We invented a needle made out of a bone that allows us to sew animal skins, a major breakthrough.
And I don't know why, but I felt a strange connection with him. Maybe because I also love to travel. Maybe because I also want to tell stories. His thoughts, his simplicity, they hit different.
Pattern of human migration, sometime 60 to 120,000 years.
Well, you can see them, it's a camera.
So anyway, through the Middle East, through Saudi Arabia, through Jordan, through Palestine, through Israel, and then guess what? Another war, Syria war. I can't get through, so that's why I had to take a ferry. First to Cyprus, walk across the island of Cyprus. It was Haifa to Limassol, cross over to the northern part of Cyprus, and then I think the port of Mersin in Turkey, big industrial port, walked all the way through Turkey into the Caucasus Mountains. And that's the mountain range, as you know, between kind of Asia and Europe. The countries of like Chechnya, Georgia, Armenia, that's where this is. So you can see the weather and climate changes dramatically, and we just have to adapt. The walking partners and I, we get rid of our summer clothes, we buy winter clothes, and we cross.
When you spend time with people like him, you realize how big and small the world is at the same time. Every person, every journey, every decision connects
the
something.
knife, not me. This is not my kingdom. Yeah.
Cause this angel has flown away from me, leaving me.
On the 11th morning, land appeared on the horizon. Prince Rupert. After days of open sea, the view of green mountains and quiet water felt like peace. After reaching Prince Rupert, me and some of my shipmates decided, let's walk with Paul, just for a while. It was our small way to be part of his Out of Eden Walk project. After a short walk, we reached the town of Prince Rupert. After leaving Paul to his hotel, we started exploring the Prince Rupert. The town was beautiful. Old buildings, calm street, mist in the air. It felt like some countryside town from an old film. While walking around, we found this one amazing shop, an antique museum kind of place. Inside, old telephones, ship models, cameras, clocks, calendars, pictures, things which are from another era. Man, it was like time had stopped there. Being a Santa Claus.
So the kids who used to see as Santa Claus, now they must have grown up and now...
No kids, yeah.
Yeah?
They have their own kids.
And you are Santa Claus for them now?
Yeah,
Cool, man. This.
all the time.
What give you joy, being a Santa?
Little kids. Just
Little kids, yeah?
Little ones, not teenagers.
How old were you when you started this? When you started dressing up as Santa Claus? Like,
Probably
in your
30 years old.
30 years old.
So do you sell these things also here? Like it's all for sale, or you just keep it for some things for collections or something?
Just to keep so people can look at it. Sometimes I sell it, but we do. We cut keys and fix locks. That's what we do.
Oh, but these things you don't sell, huh?
Not the old stuff now.
Ah, okay.
Sometimes Depends what it is. Don't see.
Okay, you go along.
Oh,
Like up a wall.
that is so cool. That's actually a functional door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, obviously with the hinges and everything.
There used to be safety deposit boxes, you know.
Say, oh, okay. People, okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's heavy. How much it weighs?
I got no idea.
500 kgs maybe?
Have a look.
Ah, cool.
There's some
This is more like Alibaba's cave. Tipu Sultan shots.
From the wartime.
This is from wartime?
Is that a real sword?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We must have killed so many people from this one here.
The gun.
And who says like they cannot find anything in Old Town?
Oh yeah, no.
No, they are absolutely wrong. Whoever says Prince Rupert is nothing, I'll tell them like
There's not
visit
much.
this place.
There's not much, but if you look around, there's stuff.
Yes.
You see my fish over here?
Where?
The one that sings?
Is that a real fish though?
No.
Or maybe same like cat?
Sings?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. How long is that doing? It's your collection, your personal collection.
We spent hours talking with the owner, exploring, laughing, taking photos. It was a pure joy. After all that exploring, we reunited with Paul again. We visited the Seamen's Club, a familiar comfort for every mariner.
14 hours. Yeah, but anybody will keep welcome. I recall. So the shipping companies don't pay their no. But the point is helping. So there's something beyond just charity company. We pay you some salary to be here. Yes. You're from the cruise ship? No, but the cruise ship team. Okay.
What do you want to play? Which one? No.
Do you even play?
Can go like for seeing something. I mean,
You can just walk around here. There are
Yeah, you will target number 1.
if you want to go to the a trail, there's a trail going down the along the
lake.
1.
no
You must.
waterfront. So you just go by that way, a highway,
1. If you should be
because it's just a small
Yeah.
you will not get hurt.
So what's over there? Like it's some kind of a viewpoint or walking trail only?
Just one
Down.
kind of trail. Yeah.
Yeah, better to go there maybe. Just to have a walk.
Yes. Then if you want to go to the park, there's a park in there, a little bit of park over viewing the yacht club.
There's a yacht club also. Yeah.
There we learned about the local yacht club, and before long, we were sitting by the dock, sipping coffee, talking about life, travel, and ocean yet to cross. That's the beauty of being a seafarer. You meet strangers who somehow feels like an old friends. Evening came, and it was time to say goodbye. Paul was leaving to continue his journey, walking across North America, one step at a time. Watching him walk away was emotional. I felt happy because I got to sail with him, but also sad because such people you don't meet often in your life. On our way back to the ship, the town felt even quieter. We did not talk much, just walked, smiling. That's what travel does to you. Makes you happy, grateful, and humble. Prince Rupert gave us memories I will never forget. And now, time to head towards the heart of Canada, Vancouver. Because that's what we do. We sail, we explore, we meet, and we move on. That's the life of a seafarer.
Welcome a dear friend of mine, Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul.
Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to be with you. Yes. Pleasure to sail with you.
Pleasure to sail with you as well. So, would you like to say something about yourself to the audience who will be looking at your story?
Yeah. Well, it's just been a pleasure to get to know Sagar and his colleagues aboard the ship San Vicente, sailing across the Pacific for 11 days.
Yes, 11 days, I guess.
Getting to know each other a little bit, and I admire very much the work that they do. Very important work that a lot of people don't know. It brings us all the stuff that is in our life. Sagar and his shipmates make it happen, so it's a great pleasure.
Yes. And it's an honor to sail with you also. Those who don't know him, he's a journalist and he has been walking around the earth from 2013?
Mm-hmm.
13, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 25,000 kilometers.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
So far, yeah.
Yeah, 25,000 kilometers. He started from Africa, still on walk. You should watch his journey on outofidenwalk.com. You can follow him. You can read about everything wherever he have gone. Excellent guy. I mean, I've never inspired by someone in my life. Like, I have so much inspiration right now inside me, to do this kind of stuff. So yeah, it was a really honor sailing with you. We will
Likewise.
Yes.
Likewise, Sagar.
So now anyway, we will be parting away. This will be our last. We are in Prince Rupert right now. So he will be continuing his journey towards the Alaska. And then he will start walking again from there. So yeah, keep watching him. Keep following him. Keep supporting him. And I guess I will be doing that as well.
Yeah, we'll be in touch.
Yes,
Yeah.
sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good job, man. You're good at this.